KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global, IFL TV.
IFL TV. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. AY.
KUGAN, CASSIUS here with Anthony Yarde here at the media workout. Do you know, every media workout I come to of yours, I never expect the same thing, and it never is the same thing because you started sparring. You started sparring. And Tundi starts getting really aggressive.
This is what happens when you got lions in the camp. Everyone's competitive. You get the pack of lions, you get your brothers in the camp. They play fight, you know. They do their little practice. You see them biting each other, rolling around, getting rugged. It's family.
He looked like he was actually trying to take your head off.
Yeah, he was. You don't think it's a joke? Listen, you see the size of Ade. He's got 19 stone plus. He swings at me. He ain't coming in there trying to pity-patty and try to play it back. Same as Tunde. You know, you got the you got the pit bull, you got the Rottweiler.
Well, it definitely is for compelling viewing anyway. Everyone who was here today and everyone obviously see it online. And yeah, I'm sorry I nearly smashed the camera around your head.
Bruv, you almost lost 3 teeth. I'm there doing my workout. When you go back, watch the IFL.
It's after about 2 or 3 minutes.
Watch the open workout with the IFL TV. This guy hits me with the camera in my head, right here. And you hear it go. I almost left hooked.
I see you look round to see who did that, and you saw it was me, and I thought you like went, oh.
I saw you go to step back as well, off the ring. I saw you.
Back in action next Saturday, Walter Gabriel Sequeiro, if that's how you pronounce his name. What do you know about him?
Same as all my opponents. I don't watch my opponents, but what I do know is he's, apart from Callum Johnson, he's ranked higher than any other British fighter. That's all I know about him. Again, and that's still doing well, considering we had 6 pullouts. So I just got to go in there and do my job, as usual.
6 pullouts. Can't you indulge any information of who these pullouts were?
To be honest, I don't know. But again, the guy I'm fighting, I can't pronounce his name. He's an Argentinian. From what I know, he's tough, rugged, comes to fight. But again, 6 other people pulled out before him. So I don't know. All I got to do is go in there, beat Anthony Yarde, do my job. As usual, lions in the camp.
How much input do you have on the opponents you're facing? What input do you have?
Right now, I do have an input, but I don't want no input. That's not my job. This is what I'm saying about human beings. They like to focus on 100 things at once, and then they wonder why they're not successful in the one thing they care about. My job is to fight. You know, when I'm having 1 fight a year, 2 fights a year, when I'm world champion, then you've got more time to take your time and, you know, go through things, be more business-like. Right now, I'm on the ground. I think I'll always be on the ground, but if you think about it logically, my job is to fight. This year, I can't even count how much fights have I had this year. I had 5 fights this year. That's a lot of fights within a year as a professional fighter, so I'm doing my job. Anyone that's put in front of me, you see what's happening.
But isn't there opponents that sort of come up and that you watch and you think, do you know what, I want him? What happens then?
Why do I want another human being? That don't make no sense. You start to, again, this is the stage I'm at. It's either world titles or where I'm at now. Where I'm at now, I'm the top. I'm top. I'm on top. So there's going to be complaints about opponents and whatever. The only complaints there is right now is that people that actually don't know my opponents. They don't know who my opponents are. Where if you look at ranking systems, these people are creditable opponents. If you look at who's more known, then yeah, you will say, oh, fight this guy from England or fight this guy from America. We've tried to get American opponents as well. People pull out. But again, my job is to fight. And you see the demonstration of what's happening in the ring.
Frank Warren has said that you're not quite ready for them world elite fighters yet. So the question is, when will you be ready for them?
Well, me personally, again, I'm a very confident individual. I thought as if I'm ready. But speaking to Tunde, speaking to Frank Warren, they're very experienced in the sport. Frank Warren's even more experienced in the sport. He's been promoting before I was born. Once you get to a world stage, it's not about just getting there. It's about getting there and being ready to stay there. I could go and win a world title now. A lot of people know that. But it's about getting there, being mentally and physically ready to stay there for the however amount of years you want to stay there for. I turned professional just over 3 years ago. I wanted to have an over 10-year career. Think about that, 7 years left, and people are already getting impatient. Do you know what that means? I'm doing a job. I'm doing something right. If you think about it logically, I'm doing something right. For someone that's had 12 amateur fights, 16 professional fights in, to have a top, even top 10 ranking. I'm ranked number 2 with the WBO. I'm ranked top 10 with all the other boxing organizations. For someone with my experience to be doing what I'm doing after 3 years, it's impeccable. It's impeccable.
I will say one thing. After about 7 or 8 fights, I think people were getting impatient and wanting you to fight, you know, the creme de la creme, shall we say.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. After 7, 8 fights, people are already saying, he's looking too good. That's a good thing for me. I'm looking back and saying, I'm doing the right things. You know, I'm not getting hit. People, what it is, well, boxing fans like to see a tear-up. They like to see 2 people in a fight. You know, it is an entertaining sport, but at the same time, the sport is to hit and not get hit. So because I'm making that look easy, you know, as I've gone up in the rankings, it's been consistently, I've made it look easy. Again, not blowing my own trumpet, I don't do that. But that's how it's looked to the public. So the public are like, oh, put him in there with someone else. Put him in there with someone else. They need to keep saying that. That's how I know I'm doing my job. If they're saying, they're rushing him, or, you know, he didn't look too good in that fight, then again, that's what I'm saying. That's when I know I'm not doing my job. But when it's looking easy, that's how I know I'm doing my job. Put other British fighters or any other known fighters in against the opponents I'm fighting. Let them fight Shakoka. Let them fight Tony Avalon and then see how them fights go.
Well, coincidentally, Joshua Buatsi is actually fighting Tony Avalon tomorrow night in Newcastle.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I ain't going to watch that because, again, I'm fighting next week. When it's close to my fights, you know, I like to focus on myself more so. But yeah, man, good luck to him. Again, with Joshua Buatsi as well, it's been nothing but respect between me and him. People have been saying he called me out. He did not call me out. He said he don't mind fighting me next. Same thing with me. I don't mind fighting him. But it's the thing of, you know, for both of us, is it going to happen right now? I'm sure his management will, when it comes down to signing paperwork, they'll be like, let it brew for another year. It will make sense. He's not stupid, I'm not stupid. But again, that fight will happen. I hope he continues to do what he's doing. I'll continue to do what I'm doing. And then down the line, that's a big fight for both of us.
Frank Warren revealed that 120 grand offer was made to Frank Buglioni. I mean, what do you know about this? Obviously, the fight's not happening based on that, from what Frank was saying. But what do you know about this?
That was true. I think that's what the offer went up to, 120. And then I think Frank as well called his bluff by saying 200. Again, there was no response, but I'm past that now, if I'm being honest. I'm just looking to continue to progress, continue to gain experience, and in the future, it's lions in the camp. I can see it, you can see it.
How much of Anthony Sims Jr. have you seen?
Huh?
Anthony Sims Jr.
Who's that?
The American light heavyweight.
I thought you was going to say how much of Anthony, like me, I thought you was talking about me. Anthony Sims Jr.
You don't know who that is?
Well, again, not being disrespectful to anybody, I'm sorry if if it seems like that, but I don't know who Anthony Sims Jr. is. Okay. Who is
signed by Eddie Hearn, yeah. Roughly the same record as you, 16, 17 and 0, yeah.
He's more competitive.
He knows you.
Yeah? So again, he's just signed with Eddie Hearn, so maybe I will know about him now. But again, there's going to be people coming out the woodworks all over the place. Boom, boom, boom. Again, that's another person. If he's got that record, and down the line, that's another good fight. Again, I don't disrespect anybody. If you notice with me, I don't call out my opponents or say anything bad about them. Everyone's boxing. Everyone's doing what they're doing. The reason why people are getting a cold shoulder towards me is because how my progression's going. You know, and they're seeing it as, oh, he's getting certain attention, he's getting this, he's getting that, so then they're trying to feed their way into that. But I wish them all the best. You know, when it's time though, it's time. Turn up, show up, blow up.
Did you watch Callum Johnson's defeat to Artur Beterbiev?
I didn't, but I see a little clip on Instagram. Well, actually, I didn't see a clip on Instagram. I just saw like a picture of, I think he dropped Beterbiev, right?
Yeah, in the second round.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's more progression for British boxing. I don't hate on these people. When it's time for me to fight them, you'll see what happens. But I wish these guys nothing but the best. Again, he went out there, he fought for a world title. He might have rush his opportunity. You know, in a year's time, when he's been more active, he might have won that fight. You know, but again, this is boxing. Certain people feel they need to take big risks. Certain people feel like the risk happened at the right time. You know, if you look at the history of boxing, that's what happens. People take opportunities at different times. He fell short, but if he dropped me, I'm assuming he done a good account of himself, innit?
Definitely made a good account of himself, and his stock has risen, definitely, in America as well, because I think he's already been offered another fight from what I'm reading in the US. So.
I see, that's big. That's good, man. Congratulations.
So, are you getting free Adidas clothes for life now? What's going on?
I just signed a ambassador.
Global ambassador.
No, let me say it right. Ambassador deal on a global scale. Adidas are a global company, but I'm the first boxer in history to represent or be an ambassador for Adidas on a global scale, meaning around the world, not only boxing. So again, it's a massive achievement. There's people that are going to have something bad to say, negative to say, as they do. But it's a massive achievement. You know, where me and Tunde have come from, where we're going, it's a success story. So, you know, turn up short, blow up, lines in the camp. There's people that are happy for us. There's people saying, what have they done to deserve that? They're the people that ain't doing too good in life. But it's a massive thing, man. It's big, it's massive.
All right, well, listen, Anthony, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Sorry, nearly, well, I didn't hurt you, but nearly.
You didn't hurt me. Oh, you see, you almost broke your camera. I heard it, ting, ting, ting. I heard, you better make sure there ain't cracks in it.
What would have happened? Because I was thinking I'm going to let him off here the camera cracked. Exactly. It's all right.
That would have been your own fault. Lions in the camera. Imagine throwing a camera at a lion. What will happen to your camera?
I didn't really throw it.
What will happen to your camera?
You actually headbutted it, but you know.
You hit me with your camera. What would have happened if you was in a jungle? If I was in lion mode, your camera would have broke.
Bruv, I've got no place in the jungle.
You see this right here? This is the jungle.
Yeah. The ring or the real thing.
This is the jungle. Trust me. You see that? That's grass. These are the metal fences they put around the outside. I'm telling you, lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Ooh. Why are you jumping?
Jesus.
Why are you jumping? Don't jump.
Try again. KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global, here with Anthony Yarde. Thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.
Anthony Yarde. Lions in the camp. Beast from the East. IFL TV. Stamina for Soul. Frank Warren TV. You know what they say. BT Sports. Stay tuned. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp.